Hello. So I'm sitting here in the car line waiting to pick up my kids, and I thought, what a better time to do a video to talk about a call I had with a client last night who lives in Ohio. And this parent I was talking to, because I coach parents and kids, and so I was on a call with the parent to talk about the progress that they were making and giving them some techniques. And one of the things that she said was surprising, because normally when we talk, she says, Vinu, it is so hard to get them to open up. And I'm dumbfounded, because when I'm on the call with her 15-year-old, it's easy for me. Like, she talks to me, we have this trust. And so I've given the mom so many tools and questions to ask her, when to ask her and whatnot. So they just received my new product, Chatter Matters, like a week ago. And so yesterday when I was on a call with her, I was like, hey, how's it going? And again, surprisingly, I thought she was going to say, oh gosh, it's still so hard. But she says, we have been using your deck of cards ever since we got them. And she says, sometimes we do it at the dinner table. Sometimes now they're like just sitting there like, oh, let's just pull out the cards because I have them sitting on the table. And I even told her she could do it in the morning too, which I thought was a great idea. But she says, ever since doing these cards, it has opened up a floodgate. Like, her 15-year-old and her 12, I think he's 12, maybe he's 13, son are actually sharing things with her. And she's like, well, I don't know what it is. She's like, because I feel like I've asked these type of questions before. And I said, well, maybe because you're coming to the table with an expectation of like, we're all going to share. This isn't just, what did you do? Tell me why you did it. How was your day? How was it great? What can make it better? It's, you're coming to the table with this idea that we're all going to share as a family. We're all going to pick a card. There's different categories. So we all pick a different card and you read it. And there's no certain way to do it. I had one person that, she did a video, she posted it, that she put the categories out. She let her kids pick what category they wanted to. That's brilliant. For me, I literally just spread it out to my kids like this, and they pick it, and we each go around and we talk about that. So like, if I was to pick a card, this one, how do you like to celebrate when you achieve something? So I would answer that. My son would answer that. My daughter would answer that. My husband would answer that. My daughter, who FaceTimes in, would answer that. And so, like I said, there's no certain way to do it. So they too they spread the cards out and they just pick them. They're not worried about the categories. And they actually will talk about themselves, or sometimes they'll say, Mom, I want you to answer this. And so the way she said she did it is they have to answer it first, and then they can pick one person to answer it. So there's so many different ways to do it. But the key to this is, it is just a tool. It is a tool to help you dig deeper. And like, some of these questions are great with relationships. Like, when we think about how much time do we spend having quality conversations with our partners, probably not as much as we would like. It's mostly about the scheduling and what we need to do, and about the dog's vet appointment, and when are we going to pick up the kids, and do they have this today? But when do we start to really look at things about celebrating, or about ways that we can communicate better, or ways that we show up? Like, there's some questions in here is like, when I get frustrated and sad, this is how I act out. And here's what's interesting. A lot of times as parents jump to the conclusion like, oh, they're in a bad mood. Look at that attitude again. And really, they're hurting. They're sad. And we don't even know what's happened. And so we kind of give back the attitude that we get. I mean, how many out there are guilty of that? Because I know I am at times. And without even digging a little bit deeper. But when we figure out the formula with some of these questions, we recognize that, wow, they're not having an attitude because they're upset with me or whatever. They're really hurting. And so that's my cue to say, it looks like you're frustrated or sad about this. Is there something I could do to support you? Do you want to talk about it? If not now, later, do you want to talk about it? So all I'm going to say is that the price is going up. I've just ordered more. When I get my new box in, the price is going up. but right now it's only $25 plus shipping. I only have a few left at this price, so click on the link below, get yours today. I ship them out as soon as I get the order, and start creating that deeper connection with your loved ones and friends and family.